It's 3 a.m. on a Sunday, stock market is closed, but your friend made $3,000 in profits on Apple stock on a Sunday. And there you are, still stuck with the traditional brokers. You have to wait till Monday before you can trade, and you have to actually wait for the market hours to open. But I have a question. Have you asked your friend how he does it? Well, I know. He doesn't wait for the stock market to open on Monday. He's doing something that 99% of stock investors don't even know is possible.
I don't know what's going on here. I know.
And that's exactly why I'm making this video. Did you know that you can buy US stocks and ETF directly from your crypto wallet? And you can actually do this seamlessly. But you might be asking, how do you even do this, and is it safe? Well, that's exactly what I thought about when I first discovered xStocks. xStocks is one of the largest tokenized stocks infrastructure in the crypto space, accounting for over $414 million in its assets under management. xStocks gives you tokenized version of US stocks. I'm talking about US stocks and ETFs, of course. Apple, Tesla, S&P 500. These stocks are backed on a 1:1 ratio by actual shares held in custody. So basically, every token in your wallet represents real ownership of the stock. All right, before we go any deeper, let me quickly explain what tokenization means in simple terms. Tokenization is basically taking real things, real assets like gold, silver, and turning them into digital tokens that live on the blockchain, including stocks. Think of it like the USDC and the USDT, right? You are able to access the dollars, but on chain, right? And that's exactly how the stocks works on xStocks. In a very short time, xStocks has already grown to $414 million in assets under management, and over 117,000 people are holding these tokenized tokens on chain. And guess what? The trading volume on xStocks has surpassed $25 billion. Now, if that is not ringing a bell, I don't know what else will. That tells me that there is an untapped asset class that is gradually coming on chain, and xStocks positions itself as one of the largest when you talk about AUMs. Now, why would you want to buy stocks on chain and hold in your crypto wallet? I mean, the 24/7 benefit is amazing, but not everyone really trades on weekends, right? If this is the only benefit, what then is the reason to trade and buy stocks on chain? Well, that's just one out of 6 benefits which I'm going to be sharing in this video, and you don't want to miss the 6th one. Here's why stock traders and crypto natives are actually buying stocks on chain through xStocks. First, I've already mentioned time. Instead of being stuck in waiting for the markets to open at 9 a.m., being limited when it's the weekend, you can literally trade through xStocks and access all your favorite US stocks and ETFs on chain. Now, here's my favorite benefit that I don't want you to miss. You also get fractional ownership. You don't need thousands of dollars to buy shares. You can start with whatever you have, $40, $30, $20, whatever it is, you can start with that. Now, the third benefit is you enjoy your dividends compounding automatically. Usually when you get dividends, you get them in the form of cash, right? And let's say you don't want to spend that cash, you want to invest it back into the stocks. You have to manually buy more shares and pay extra fees. It's annoying. But on xStocks, dividends compound automatically through what is called a rebasing mechanism. Basically, once your dividend is received, it automatically converts into the shares. So you just open your wallet and you see that your quantity has increased probably from 10 shares to 10.2 or thereabout. Now, here's the part that changes how you feel about your money. You can hold these tokenized stocks in your own wallet. And I'm talking self-custody here. No more do you have to seek permission from your broker or get restricted for some creepy reasons. You just have full ownership because you are controlling your wallet. And if you want to put your stocks to work, crypto does that easily thanks to DeFi. You can put your tokens into liquidity pools and earn trading fees on top of the stock, and also earn the APR of that stock. So let's say you have the Tesla stock, you can choose to provide Solana and some Tesla and earn a certain percentage. I think some platform give up to 2% for trading fees. So every transaction that passes through your pool, you earn 2% off the trading fees. And tell me which traditional platform that gives you all of this? None. And there's one more benefit. Remember, the last but not the least, every action you take on xStocks, the tokenized stocks you hold, the people you refer to use the platform, and the trade you take is all earning you what is called X points. These X points will be redeemable in the future because you were part of xStocks journey. And did I just hear airdrops? Maybe. So yeah, that's the benefits that we stand to get in crypto, and it genuinely feels good to be rewarded by a platform you naturally use. So yeah, so how do you actually buy stocks on xStocks? Pun intended. It's actually simpler than you think. There's a primary market for big investors, institutions, market makers, and there might be some requirements, maybe minimum of $5,000. You have to go through the KYC and AML checks and procedures. But how about retails like you and I? How do we buy these stocks? We can basically buy them through the secondary market by simply visiting the xStocks website. Let me show you exactly how easy it is. So you go to the xStocks website and connect your wallet. Once you do so, this page opens up. I'll leave my link in the description. It shows you some top stocks. These are some of the top stocks alongside their AUM. You can see that strategy is one of the highest here. So you can click explore to see more stocks. Click on explore again and just wait for it to load. Now click on products. You'll see a full list of stocks. Let's say we want to buy the Tesla stock with our wallet. Simply search for Tesla and you'll see it. Now let's click to explore Tesla stocks and buy some. Here you will see more of centralized exchanges where you can buy the stocks. But if you want to go self-custody, then you can explore through any of the networks you choose to transact on. So if I'm going to transact through Solana, I'll just click on it and wait for it to load. Then I'll copy the token address for the Tesla token. Now I can go to my Phantom wallet or whichever wallet you use for Solana transactions and swap some other token for Tesla. Once you put in how many tokens you want to swap to Tesla, sign the transaction, and that's it. Tesla stocks in your Phantom wallet in under a minute. Honestly, it still blows my mind every time I think about it. Now I know what you're thinking, because I also thought the same thing. You see, in the world of Web3, the biggest barrier to entry is not the technology, it's the safety. You might be curious, what happens if things go wrong? Now here's what you have to understand. These tokens are issued by a regulated company called Backed Assets. It's a special purpose vehicle based in Jersey. And because it's a separate entity with its own bank and collateral accounts, your investments are legally isolated and protected by strict KYC and AML laws. And even if the platform evolves, your underlying assets remain secure and verifiable. That peace of mind removes the constant anxiety that most of us feel in crypto. The beautiful thing is the xStocks team is very supportive. They're building carefully and they're adding more stocks, more blockchains, and better liquidity step by step. They're creating real infrastructure that any platform can plug into. So if you've ever wished you could own real stocks, but hated the restriction, the limited hours, and the lack of control, this might be the bridge you've been waiting for. By the way, little disclaimer, this is restricted to US citizens because of the policies there. You don't need to have it all to start investing in stocks. Just start small. Buy a little piece of the company you actually believe in and hold it in your wallet. You earn more X points, never forget that, and it will be redeemable for whatever rewards that the xStocks platform have for you and I. I want you to feel what it's like to own tokenized stocks and enjoy all 6 on-chain benefits. The link to the xStocks platform is in the description. Drop a comment and tell me which stocks would you be buying first. Is it the Apple, Tesla, or the S&P 500, or any other one? If you gain value from this video, you got educated, or you'll be trying this out, please like and subscribe. And remember, I'm not out of alphas, I'm only out of time. Crypto Chief, signing out.